Eh bien bonjour à tous et à toutes, moi c'est donc pour un petit let's play découverte, peut-être un let's play entier, sur ce jeu The First Tree, qui normalement doit durer à une durée de vie d'une heure et demie, il vaut 10 € sur Epic Games, à mon avis c'était gratuit, donc c'est pour ça que je l'ai, et donc on va tout simplement commencer. Donc une petite nouvelle partie. C'est beau quand même.
Are you awake? I thought I heard you get up.
Yeah, I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Are you thinking about him?
Yeah, a bit. Usually get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. What else is on your mind?
I don't know, it seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life. I saw a fox on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried. Those eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head. She was running in the windy snow, looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with you and what's been going on?
I don't know. It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to make sense. A lot's happened the past couple days, that's all.
Well, if you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me. I want to hear.
All right.
D'accord, donc nous sommes en train de jouer un rêve. Du coup, les paysages lointains, là où on n'ira pas, sont magnifiques. Ici, c'est... Ouais, ça fait le taf, quoi, on va dire. C'est un jeu indépendant, donc les graphismes ne peuvent pas non plus être fous. Donc avec majuscule, on change de mode de course. D'accord. Je suis pas sûr que ce soit ce qu'il y a de plus judicieux de sortir en hiver. Vaut mieux hiberner ou autre. Mais bon. Peut-être qu'à la fin, la petite renarde. On va voir. Ouais, hop. Ok, on va faire un double saut. Ouh. Et quoi par là-bas? Ah, moi, on me donne un monde ouvert, j'explore. Ah, c'est pas une table ça? Une maison ou... Si, c'est... Ah, c'est un truc... Ouais, c'est un truc humain, quoi. Il y a une table de pique-nique. Putain, mais ça fait trop bizarre, comment... En fait, ouais, bah, c'est normal, hein. Et on a trop pas l'habitude de voir les tables ou autres de cette taille, quoi. Alors, par contre, l'animation de course aurait pu être un petit peu plus travaillée, quand même. Et ce bloc de glace, il me paraît très bizarre, hein. Je dis ça, je suis pas un pro de la glace, hein, mais de la glace coupée si droite avec des angles aussi parfaits, c'est un peu bizarre, hein. Ça me paraît un peu plus naturel, mais bon. À tous les coups, je vais jouer pendant plus d'une heure et demie. Si je commence à vouloir tout explorer. Il est beau le nuage. Ah, oh non. Comment est-ce qu'on fait?
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected.
c'était son bébé. Oh non. Oh putain, la pauvre.
She couldn't stay though. She had to find her other 2 children. So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers. The fox looked high and low, searching for any sign of her cubs. Points of light showed the way to this ancient tree. It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story too. I felt like I was right behind her the whole time.
C'est donc un jeu à patounes. Oh. Oh, on voit les ombres. Oh, attendez, là-bas il y a des lumières. Donc peut-être qu'il faut s'occuper de rien d'autre que de suivre la voie des points lumineux. Tiens, là-bas il y a quelque chose. En tout cas, la musique est belle. Je vais te bouffer, je vais te bouffer. Allez, viens par là, viens par là, viens par là, viens par là, viens par là. Allez, hop, 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 hop. Non. Hop. Hop. Bon.
As a kid, did you ever do show and tell in your class?
Yeah, I think I only did it once, when I was in the 4th grade. You know how my life was around then. I wanted to show my class what helped pass the time and distracted me, so I brought a dozen paper cranes I had made. I think I told everyone how badly I wanted to be a bird and fly, embarrassingly enough.
Don't be embarrassed. Every kid wants to fly. For me, it was another toy from my dad, a wooden boat. I remember guarding it so carefully in my hands as I walked into class. When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash can I found it in, or why an ugly log was my favorite toy. When I got up, I didn't even want to tell them my dad had carved it. I said it was a joke gift my friend had given me.
Kids can be so cruel.
Some of them are. I shouldn't have let them get to me, but it did. It's amazing we bounced back at all. Do you remember what my dad did for a living?
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
Ah, c'est beau. Je parle pas beaucoup parce que je pense qu'il y a pas beaucoup d'autres choses à dire en plus. Surtout quand il parle. Et la musique, le sound design est plutôt pas mal, je trouve. Il y a des petits bruits de neige. Il y a la pluie. On n'entend pas de vent par contre. Hop. Hop. Ça, on les ramasse. Impressionnante cette chaîne de montagnes de neige, de falaises.
Usually those kids would leave me alone, but somehow they could tell I was different. They made fun of how far away I lived. They called my dad a sourdough. I was a blabbermouth as a kid, telling my dad stories I made up for hours. But after that show and tell, I didn't tell him much anymore. He didn't know exactly what was wrong, but his best guess was that the toys he carved weren't cool enough. He carved me a tank and tried to tell me what it was like to be in a real tank as a serviceman.
I didn't know your dad was in the military.
Yeah, in the army. The sad thing is that I'd pretty much forgotten until just now. There's so much I still don't know about him.
I'm sorry. He knows how much you love him. You're going to see him again soon and have some closure, I'm sure.
Sa copine connaît pas beaucoup de choses de lui quand même. Voilà, là-bas on voit quelque chose.
The older I got, the more I withdrew. I asked myself, why talk to anybody anyway? Why bother when I'm happy by myself? I started drawing a lot, mostly animals I saw in the woods by my home. I then imagined designing my own hideouts with things like TVs and pantries full of chips and cookies. I think that idea of leaving home and drawing blueprints started my career. I found a lot of solace in that.
I'm not surprised, but I did the same thing, you know? There's something special about having a place to call your own.
And now look at us. Well, if you count renting in an overpriced city.
It's as close as we can get for now.
Tous les objets qui sont présents dans ce monde, donc dans ce rêve, ce sont des objets, ce sont des éléments du passé de cet homme du coup. J'ai baissé le son dans mes oreilles parce que la musique était quand même très très forte. Hop. Hop là. Et c'est donc ici que s'achève ce premier épisode. J'espère que vous aurez apprécié. On se retrouve donc une prochaine fois pour la suite de cette découverte de The First Three.